Hello and welcome to season 3 of Miss Dark and Twisty podcast.
I'm Dominique.
I'm Jenny.
And welcome back.
Today we are talking about the Whaley House.
Ooh.
Do you know anything about the Whaley House?
I probably will once you start spitting facts at me and I'd be like, oh yeah, I do know this.
Okay, yeah, I did the research. We're starting off differently this season.
Yeah, let's see it.
I did the research and she's gonna react. Let's see how it goes. All right. The Whaley House is known as the most iconic landmark in San Diego, or one of them.
Very nice.
Through 1869 through 1871, the Whaley House became a gathering place for the community. Besides being known as the Whaley House, it was also San Diego's first commercial theater, courthouse, and general store.
Oh, okay. We love that. Good for them.
Here's where it starts getting...
Ooh, now it starts to get spooky.
Well, it still has a little bit more, but this is where it begins.
Okay.
On May 6, 1856, Thomas Whaley began construction of the new home and proclaimed, my new house, when completed, will be the handsomest, most comfortable and convenient place in town within 150 miles from here.
That's very specific. Also, who calls a house handsome?
Apparently men in the 1850s.
Very, specific. If I go home and I went, damn, my house is a sexy lady, we got some problems here.
I would also be quite concerned. The house was the first of its kind and cost over $10,000 once completed.
And that was a lot of money back then.
Yeah. It's a lot of money now to us. But
accurate.
It was a lot of money back then.
He was rich.
Yeah. So, constructed in 1857, many believed that the Whaley House was destined to be haunted from the start, given its history. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready, Fred.
This is where shit gets real.
Real?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oof, you're okay. The site of the Whaley House was infamous for being the site where thief Yankee Jim Robinson was publicly executed for stealing a rowboat. When executing Yankee Jim, they did not take into account his measurements. He was about 6.4 feet tall, which is taller than an average man back then.
Yeah.
When they were hanging him, they didn't take that into account.
So did he live?
No. So when they were hanging him, his feet touched the ground. So instead of snapping his neck, it strangled him to death.
Oh, he went long and painful.
That was a long and painful death.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, they didn't take into account he was too tall. It wasn't going to be instant.
They done goofed.
So many believe that he was wrongly accused, and that's the reason he haunts the master bedroom.
Oh, so it's Yankee Jim.
No, it's more than Yankee Jim, let me tell you.
Okay.
Let me tell you, this house is haunted by an entire family, really. Because not only does Yankee Jim haunt the house, we'll get into it, but so does the family.
Oh, dang. Okay, let's go.
Yep, it's one of the most haunted houses in the world.
Ooh, we gotta go then.
Definitely in the U.S. too. Definitely just... I think it's the most haunted house in the U.S. Oh. But also one of the most haunted houses in the world.
See, I feel like Amityville's up there. Just for obvious reasons.
Amityville's actually only about an hour and a half from our house.
I know, we gotta go.
Yeah, we should definitely do that. So, as you walk up the stairs in the house, you might feel pressure on your chest or around your neck.
Oh.
You might even bruise around your neck.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
The ghost choked you out.
That's fucking crazy.
That's a
They still do tours, by the way. They do tours in the house.
We gotta go.
You could go to San Diego and go to the Whaley House. Take a tour. Take a nice little tour as you sign your life away.
I'm sure.
I actually don't know if you have to sign your life away, but I'm sure you have to.
I'm sure there's a shit ton of waivers you gotta sign.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just like most of these things. So, how does every horror movie go? Somebody decides to ignore all of these things and continue anyway.
So a new family comes in and they're like, nothing happened here, everything's fine. And then the neighbor warns them, they're like, hey, this guy got hung here, but his neck didn't snap because he was too tall. And they're like, it's fine. And then they move into the house, and then suddenly the children are freaking flying in the air.
Close.
Really?
Close.
Wow.
The children didn't fly in the air for as long as I know. But Thomas Whaley knew about this.
I'm sure he did.
And he wasn't phased.
Of course not. Why would he be?
Phased. He just decided, hey, this house might be haunted, but I'm about to build my dream home.
And he went, I'ma do it anyways. And he did.
Yep. And he, unlike his family members, died of natural causes in 1890.
Oh, so what happened to the other family members?
He died in downtown San Diego, so not in the house.
Wow, I'm sure he's actually upset by that.
But some people still believe that you can smell cigar smoke.
Ooh.
So if you're walking in that house and you smell cigars, just know you are smelling Thomas Whaley.
I'm sure he did haunt the house because it seemed like he had a very strong connection to it.
Oh, yeah. If you're willing to just completely ignore the fact that a guy was hung in your house, I think you...
Yeah. Well, I
mean... You have
mean,
to have a connection.
if it makes you feel better, technically my husband's grandfather died in our bedroom.
Well...
Explains a lot, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Godspeed to you.
Thank you.
There was also actually instances where Thomas was seen looking down at the people on the first floor.
Oh.
But also, if I look up and there's a ghost, I'm leaving.
If I look up and I see a ghost staring at me, I'm going to be like, what do you want?
Also, I don't know how to feel that he was looking down on me.
Yeah, right? Like, how dare you?
How dare you? I am better than that.
Exactly.
At least a little bit. Not much, but
it's
like,
not my fault.
Don't look down on me.
It's not my fault you wanted to build your dream house on a freaking piece of haunted land.
Like, damn. Also, this family was big, and a lot of them died in the house.
Oh. Here we go.
There's actually not too much more information on here, but let's continue with how they haunted.
Oh, I'm down. But wait, is there a movie on this house? Because I feel like Hollywood would be like, let's grab this in 2.5 seconds.
I actually don't know. I know Sam and Colby did it. I know the overnight group did it, like went to the house and stayed there. With Sam and Colby, I think it was FaZe Rug.
Oh, that was that episode.
Yeah. FaZe Rug went with them, and he said he was scared shitless to go back because something happened to him, if I remember correctly. And he's never been that freaked out to go somewhere, even though I think he freaks out every episode I see him in.
Don't call out FaZe.
This isn't known me to be mean. Like, I'm not saying this with ill intention. I'm just saying, like, he does seem freaked out. I think I would also shit my pants.
I'd be the one in there going like, yeah, flaming against the wall.
You say that, and I think when you're actually put in the situation,
I'd be like shitting my pants. But yeah, but I'd also be like, wow, we got evidence. Look at that.
Okay. We'll put that to the test one day.
Yes, we will.
So, it wasn't long after they moved into the house that their 18-month-old son, Thomas, died of scarlet fever.
I don't like hearing about baby deaths.
Yeah, it's always hard to hear children.
Yeah, I feel bad. But that was like years ago.
He stayed in the house. Baby Thomas stays close to the house, as many reported hearing tiny footsteps
Aww.
and the sounds of him crying and giggling.
Aww.
So you can still hear that little baby.
That's cute.
That is pretty cute.
Ghost baby.
It's the only thing he knew, I'm sure. Oh. And Thomas's wife, Anna, also died in the house.
How'd she die?
Doesn't say.
Probably the same thing.
I mean, hang on. It didn't tell me on any of the websites that I looked at.
I can't believe a lot of them did die in the house.
It said 6 of them died in the house, but then it also told me that Thomas died in downtown San Diego. So I'm seeing a little bit of a
mixed
signals here.
I mean,
but it's also the 1800s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it.
Not soon after the 18-month-old died, there was a fire that broke into the house. And Thomas had transformed it into a general store. Dismayed over their significant losses, the Whaleys decided it was time for a change and moved to San Francisco.
Oh, so they moved out of the house.
I actually have not heard that until this website. So I don't know how true this is.
Because you said a lot of them died in the house.
Well, that's what the thing told me. This website is sandiegoghosts.com. Every website that I've done research with, I'm going to be putting in the description.
That's smart,
because, you know, you got to lead the sources. Tell us where you got your information from. Be nice. Give the credit where credit is due.
Exactly. Good job, buddy.
Let's see. I'm going to read directly from this website, just so...
Yeah, everything's clear.
Everything is clear. According to San Diego Ghosts, over the course of the next 10 years, Thomas invested in a stock that proved to be financially beneficial. Did they do stocks back in the 1800s? That doesn't seem right.
No, it does, because when did the stock market crash in the 1900s, the early 1900s?
How long do stocks go back?
I think a decent amount.
We're not History Channel.
Or financial people. Definitely not me.
Definitely not financial people. With his affairs in orders, he and his family moved back to San Diego and attempted to repair what had been ruined by the fire those many years prior. Completion on the house was finalized at the end of 1868, and all was well with the Whaleys for now. Sadly, any happiness that was to be found proved short-lived, for in 1885, one of their 6 children, Violet, took their own life.
Oh.
So 3 years prior, she learned that she woke up one day during her honeymoon and her husband left.
Oh, I get it. I'd be sad too.
It turns out that her husband was a con artist who only married her in hopes of securing some of the family fortune.
Wow, scumbag.
And when it didn't happen, he left.
Wow. Girl, you don't deserve him.
You don't deserve that at all. Yeah, the last website only told me it was a bad marriage. Just the scumbag just didn't want to be with her and married for her money. Yeah.
Still happens today.
Wow. So in 1885, Violet went into her dad's outhouse with a gun and shot herself in her chest near her heart. She was found alive when they found her.
Ooh.
They brought her into her house and she died downstairs in the guest bedroom.
Oh, she died in the house.
Yeah, so many believe that she haunts that room.
Absolutely, she does.
And you want to hear the best? The last one.
Yes.
Oh, there's more?
There's more deaths?
This website has a lot of things that the last websites did not give me.
That's okay. It happens.
So I don't know if it's real or not.
We'll just put the website in.
Yeah, we'll put the website in there. Another Whaley daughter, Corinne, was engaged to be married at the time of Violet's death, but her fiancé broke it off the marriage due to the scandal that the suicide caused the family. After such tragic events, Thomas built a new family home not far from the Whaley House, leaving their original home vacant for nearly 2 decades.
Wow, no one wanted to take it over?
Which is weird, because I also heard that the old town and the new town were always fighting over that Whaley House.
Yeah, because I'm sure it's big.
They actually offered to sell it to the government, and they declined it.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, because it was well known because it was the store, the courthouse, and everything.
Yeah. Wow.
So, I mean, a lot of random shit at this house. No wonder it's fucking haunted.
Yeah, not only to mention the deaths.
Yeah, basically the entire fucking family died in there.
That sucks.
So, you want to hear about the cutest one?
The cute one?
Dolly the dog is known for licking your leg.
The dog died in there too?
Everything died in there.
Oh, God.
Buddy, there's a whole thing to it.
Oh, these poor people.
Do you not see the pattern?
I do see the pattern, but the dog.
Dolly the dog is known for licking your leg, brushing up against your leg, and licking your toes.
That's cute. I wouldn't be mad. Although, if I look down and I don't, if I see somebody,
it feels like your toes are being licked, but you don't see anything, I'd be concerned.
Well, I'd be like, oh, it's just Dolly. But if I look down and I see a demon ghost thing looking at me, I'm gonna be like, hey, go
You'd freak the fuck out. You would literally scream.
Okay, yeah, if I look down and see a demon licking my feet, I'd be like, why my feet?
So, this house is believed to be #1 haunted house in the United States.
I could see why.
And I would assume one of the most haunted places in the world, considering.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of death, unfortunately.
A lot of deaths. They got the baby who died.
Oh.
The daughter died, the wife died, the entire family fucking died in the house, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good recipe for a good haunting.
Mm-hmm. One place says that Violet haunts the guest room, and this one says that she haunts the second floor.
Maybe she travels.
She is a traveling ghost.
I'm sure their apparitions just go through the walls, and they're like, ooh, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how
Is that what you would do?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I would... I'd be like, ooh, I'm here.
I'd be concerned.
You'd be like, damn it, leave me the fuck alone.
So that's the Whaley House. It wasn't that too much, like, there wasn't too much information on it.
I mean, still very creepy. I mean, I feel like this is the kind of house you have to go and experience it yourself. Because I'm sure a lot of paranormal stuff actually happens in the house. Like having your toes licked, or like hearing the baby, or like even the daughter. I'm sure she's like, get out. And
yeah, and people feeling the pressure in their chest, or like getting choked out in the stairs.
That is crazy. I mean, I get why he's pissed, because I'd be pissed too if I got hung and it's supposed to be like a 1, 2, 3, you're dead.
Yeah. Like, it's bad that, first off, if he actually was, like, falsely accused.
And then he got hung.
That in itself is just, you're gonna be haunting the place.
Poor guy.
So, that is the Whaley House.
Damn. I feel bad.
Yeah, that's a lot of death.
Yeah, it's more of like a sad, tragic story, I would say, just because everyone died. Even the damn dog.
A lot of people say you could feel the presence as soon as you walk in the house.
Oh, I'm sure. Especially if they're, like, pissed.
Yeah.
Like, that energy doesn't go away. And they feed off everyone's energy, too. So, like, when you go in, you're already freaked out. They're like, yeah, let me get that energy. So.
That's it. Story of tragic.
Yeah, it's more of a tragedy, I would say.
Yeah. So, follow us. Let us know. Like, we want to be engaged with you guys. Let us know. Well, maybe not marriage, but let us know what you want to hear from us. We want to, we want to be able to do what you guys want to hear.
Yeah, we want to up our game more. Like, as you can tell, we have a new backdrop, lighting, better microphone, a nice spooky table right here.
That we need to angle better so you could see.
So, I mean, we're trying. I mean, we're getting out there.
Like, look at this.
We got a freaking pendant. What the fuck is it called?
I can't remember.
It'll come to me at like 2 a.m.
Yes, and let us know what you want to hear. Let us know how we can make things better.
Yeah.
If you have any suggestions.
We'd rather do shorter episodes than like us rambling for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, which we definitely have done at the end of this episode, and I will be cutting out. But let us know what you want to hear next week. Let us know what we can make better. Let us know anything. Just be nice to me.
She's sensitive.
I'm sensitive. I'm a sensitive gal.
All right.
Follow us everywhere. MDAT Podcast. Everywhere everything that you have, to be honest, at this point. Any social media, any streaming content.
This will also be on YouTube, so make sure to watch the live recording on YouTube.
And that's all we got for you today. My name is Jenny.
And I'm Dominique. Stay spooky.
Stay sexy.
Peace.
Peace.